Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie here. And it is always a pleasure, Jackie, to visit with Dr. Jim Stork from Stork Orthodontics. And that's what we're going to do this morning. But it looks like he has a very special guest with him, too.
Absolutely. You always put a great smile on our face, but we want to hear a very unique smile story this morning. Doctor, what's going on?
Hey, it's so nice to be here with you. So today I brought Brooke, one of our amazing team members. So Brooke is our treatment coordinator. What that means is she meets with all of our new patients to help find out exactly what they need, what would be a best fit for them, and then help them get started so they can have a life-changing smile. What you may not know is Brooke was actually one of our amazing patients before she actually came and worked with us. So I'm super pumped to hear her life-changing story today.
Wow. Brooke, so you came to see Dr. Stork because you wanted to get an amazing smile, which I'm sure that he has really achieved, and you liked it so much that you decided, hey, I want to work here.
That is exactly what happened, yes. Thank you so much for having me this morning. But yeah, I came in as a new patient, and I just love the atmosphere so much. I had to work here and be here every single day that I could.
I love hearing that. But Brooke, let's hear more about your smile story. What initially brought you in to Stork Orthodontics? What kind of treatment did you have done?
So I had clear braces. As an adult, getting braces, I was very nervous about having full metal all over. So I actually had taken a picture with my then boyfriend, now husband. So it's a picture of me in the red t-shirt, where I saw my smile and I was posting it on Facebook, and I was very nervous to post it because I just did not like the way that my smile looked. And so I instantly got on the internet and started searching orthodontists near me, and that's how I ended up here, and it was the best decision I've ever made.
Wow. What didn't you like about your smile?
So in grade school and then middle school, as SpongeBob started to get very popular, that was my nickname because my two front teeth stuck out further than the rest, and I had a large space between my two front teeth. And so that was the thing that I really disliked the most. And I think in that picture of me, I can definitely see that. And just going back on old pictures, that's all I thought about was being called SpongeBob, and I really dislike smiling showing my teeth.
And it's different when you're an adult. It's one thing if you start correcting that as a child. When you're an adult, that's in a completely different scenario. So talk about like how long was your treatment? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Obviously you love the results, but what do you say to adults out there that maybe they had braces when they were younger, but their teeth are now shifting, or they didn't have the treatments when they were younger? What do you suggest to patients listening to you, potential patients listening to you right now?
Yeah, so I had my braces on, I think it was like 20 or 22 months. And I honestly love the process just because all of the people that I got to interact with here at the office. I really loved coming back I only came back for one appointment before I started actually working here. And so it was just so much fun because I was so excited to come back. And honestly, the thing that I can say to people that really want to get the process started is stop waiting and just do it, because it was the best experience I've ever had. And looking back now at pictures like my wedding photos, I just recently got married. And so now I don't have to look back at my smile and think that regret of not doing it. I look at my smile and I am like, wow, look at how amazing I look, and look at how beautiful my smile is.
Well, you do look absolutely amazing in that wedding photo, and congratulations. But you can honestly say you had a life-changing smile with this experience.
Yes, absolutely. So growing up, I went to an orthodontist and they told me they wouldn't touch me unless I had surgery. And so that was pretty traumatizing as a kid. And when I got to meet with Dr. Stork, he gave me options. And I think that was the thing that really made me decide to move forward with treatment, because he treated me like a person and not like I was just here to get braces. He was like, I'm ready for you to love your smile. And that really is what was the deciding factor for me to choose Dr. Stork.
Now, you said you had the clear braces that were, put on your teeth to help rearrange things. How long did it take before you really start seeing some changes that were occurring?
Well, especially with the space that I had in between my two front teeth, that closed pretty quickly. And so that made me more and more excited to come back for appointments because I could see all of the changes. And then the first time I came back to see Dr. Stork, he was like, Brooke, you're looking amazing. You're doing so great. And so I just felt really encouraged, and I knew that it was a really awesome decision, and that, you know, just doing everything that he recommended was going to give me the results that I was wanting.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Dr. Stork, I want to go back to you. It sounds like her experience was different as opposed to a traumatizing experience as a child, to hear the word surgery and things like that. The options are so much more vast than they were maybe when she originally went in for appointment when she was younger. But let's talk about that and the process. When someone comes in and says, can you just please help me with my smile? What is that going to look and feel like?
Oh, we try to customize it to everybody. And so we hear that quite a bit, that poor Brooke, when she was like, this is the only way you can do it. And I try to think of everybody, if this was my sister or my brother or my kids, right, depending if you're younger, what options are there? Because I want them to decide, right? I don't want me to dictate treatment. I want to kind of go, hey, here's what we can do. What would you prefer? Because I want you to love it when you're done, and I don't want you to just be pigeonholed into one option. And I remember when Brooke came in, she's like making my eyes water when she's telling her story, because we see this all the time, and it's just amazing to hear a difficult time they had and how much better people feel as they go through this process, because I was one of those same people.
Dr. Stork, when people come in and they are looking for the options, how many different options do you offer them when they come in?
Well, it depends on the scenarios, we'll say. But if we're just looking generically, we'd say, hey, would you prefer aligners or braces, right? Would you prefer clear braces or metal braces? Would you prefer, if we have a big bite issue and you're an adult, I like to say you're in my non-growing category, right? Then it's like, hey, do you want to do surgery? Do we want to do some reshaping of the teeth? Do we want to take some teeth out? It kind of depends. So everybody's a little unique in their circumstance, but we like to go through and say, hey, we've even seen people before, and we said, you know what, actually cosmetic bonding or veneers, not braces, is the best option for you. Because we try to think like, hey, if you're our family, what would we do? And so everybody's unique. That's why it's always important to kind of come in so we can see you, go through what your concerns, what your desires are. Then we can give you a custom approach.
It sounds like the options are almost unlimited, but the first thing to do is make sure you get an appointment to come in so you have a chance to take a look and let them know what you think you could do for them.
Absolutely.
All right, so if people want to get in touch with you, obviously to meet you, Dr. Stork, but they also get to meet your treatment coordinator. Loved it so much. She's now there, and people get to interact with the beautiful Brooke now. So how can we make those first steps so people can find their life-changing smile?
Yes, so you can actually go on our website and submit to come and see us. You can also call us anytime, and somebody will be there to answer the phone and get you scheduled for our next available appointments. And so you can also double check with your dentist just to get that recommendation to us as well.
Absolutely amazing. Brooke and Dr. Jim Stork, thank you so much for joining us today. Stork Orthodontics, delivering sensational smiles each and every day. I love it.
Thank you for sharing your smile story with us. That was wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.